What's up, and welcome back to another episode of the Umso podcast. We got a little Q&A for you. I took some questions from you guys off of the old Instagrams, and I think it was mindset was the topic to give some responses to and talk about a little bit. So Brant and I are going to go through your questions and answer them the best we can. But first, we have some sponsors. We have Hybrid Performance Method. Yo, you've been hearing about it. Still honest with you. It's great. Their coaching for nutrition as well as programming is second to none. They have built a great platform as well as an app to help monitor this, give you plenty of information, but not overwhelm you. Also, the coaches at Hybrid are interested in teaching you how to do this and make you accountable on your own, not just give you macros and send you on your way. Working with someone that's actually going to be based on your performance and not just modifying what number you see on the scale is a big difference. We're not just trying to lose weight, but we're actually trying to fix body composition and fuel your body to perform for whatever the task is you want to do. So head over to Hybrid Performance Method, use code UMSO, and save yourself 5% on any of their monthly subscriptions, including all their programming. They got programming for all types of shit, Brant. They've got fucking powerlifting and weightlifting and strong stuff, and then HIIT training. I think they just dropped in programming from Matt Frazier as well.
Yep, his hard work pays off programming.
Oh, I bet it's rad.
Which is a first for, I guess, he's never done that before.
No, that's pretty sick, man.
So
and he's
cool.
just retired, so fucking good for him.
Yeah,
We got to try to get him out here.
that would be really cool. Yeah,
I don't see why not. Seems like a nice guy. I believe he is sober.
Yeah,
So
I would believe that.
it'll be a different experience than some of our other friends. Either way, Hybrid Performance Method. Use code UMSO. I'm stoked. We're heading down to Miami end of next week. Get ready to head out for the meet, motherfucker. Yeah, dude, it doesn't slow down. We going. Use code UMSO. We also have Eat Right Foods. Yo, I can't get over like how well Eat Right has fueled this past like weekend and photo shoot and everything else we had going on. So like having food available and just able to like quickly put quality stuff in a bowl and mix it instead of letting the fuckets take over and me start smashing bags of cookies like I may have done last night. I may have had cookies last night, Brant. They were not from Eat Right Foods. Bonnie's bulking for the meet. She's trying to put weight on, and she's like, I'll just order 6 cookies. Yo, she ate like half a cookie. I ate 5.5 cookies. This is not fair.
Well,
And she woke up and she's like, I'll have some cookies today. No, there were cookies left over.
As if you just ate more of the turkey meat. Because I could eat that all day.
Yo, it's good.
Bam.
Yo, that turkey meat with some rice is killer.
Oh, yeah. It's seriously like, I could literally eat that.
I do, dude, the turkey meat and salmon together. Like the salmon isn't crazy fishy.
Yeah.
It's not crazy fishy at all. It's super clean.
Yeah. I'm usually not like a big salmon, like fish person, but I really like mixing the two.
Yeah,
and it's
same.
nice.
Also, it feels like fucking muscle fuel.
Yeah.
So
Yeah, it definitely just feels like I'm putting it on solid mass.
Yeah. Check out Eat Right Foods. Use code UMSO and save yourself. In fact, if you use code UMSO25, you get 25% off your first order from UMSO, and then you can just use the regular code the rest of the time and get 10%. So check out your first order from them. Use code UMSO25 and save 25%. That gets 10 meals delivered to you for $75. We also have Chili Technology, which is a big mouthful of a company's name to say, but man, they sell some cool stuff to help with down regulation and better sleep. So we have their Uller system, and what that does is it actually cools the bed down so that you can stay cold all night. This has been a game changer for me, Bonnie as well, so that we can maintain temperature in the bed and sleep better. I also have been using it as my alarm clock. There's a function on it that starts heating the bed up, and so at about 5:30, it starts warming the bed up, and I'm up and kind of out of it by about 6 a.m. Really naturally nice way to wake up without getting yelled at by an alarm clock first thing in the morning. So if you head over to Chili Technology, check out their Uller system. I think for a king-size bed, it's like almost $1,000, but there's smaller units for full beds or single-sided stuff is about $499. And if you use code UMSO, you can save 22% on that. It's a great product. They also have a cooled weighted blanket, which could be one of the cooler ideas. We have one at the house. We haven't had a chance to unbox yet because Bonnie's got to film some stuff for it. I can't wait. It's going to go in the basement, and I'll be able to cover myself up in one of those bean bags and either heat or cool it. Yo, that's baller.
Yeah.
I'll just be trapped.
Forever.
Or I could lay in bed and cover myself and make it really cold and just wear hoodies and stuff between like a cold sandwich of blankets. Because I have my mattress that's cold. Then I have the weighted blanket that's cold on top of me.
Yeah, cold sandwich.
Pretty fucking cool. Anyway, head over to Chelly Technology, use code UMSO, and save yourself 22% on some of the best sleep products that you can get. Speaking of great products, new sponsor. Well, not new, but new. Newish. We have ONNIT, ONNIT.com. They make some of the best products. Right now, we have Alpha Brain and their Total Human Patch are the ones that I really, really believe in more so than any of the other stuff. As far as supplementation goes, I want stuff that makes my brain work better, makes me able to recall things faster, makes me be able to run at a little faster RPM all day. And they've just released these like blackberry lemonade instants for Alpha Brain, and they're awesome. I don't always want to take pills. And so like having this instant that's got something a little bit like nice flavor to it is really, really cool. So if you head over to onnit.com/MattVincent, you'll save yourself 10% on anything you're ordering. And right now they're offering free trial of Alpha Brain. So if you head over there, you can get a free trial of Alpha Brain, money back guarantee. And there's a money back guarantee, I believe, on all of Onnit supplements. I don't know if that's true. I may have just made that up. So that could be my bad. But anyway, onnit.com/MattVincent. You can use that code also to purchase maces or any of their primal bells or any other really of the great training equipment that Onnit has. Man, they make a really, really rad yoga mat that like design wise, as soon as I saw it, I'm like, God damn it, that's brilliant.
Onnit does?
It's a yoga mat, but because they got some Disney licensing to do like all the Star Wars stuff that they did with the kettlebells.
Of course they did.
They did the Luke Skywalker trapped in the carbonite.
Oh, that's great.
For the yoga mat.
Oh, that's
But it's
fantastic.
like a printed version of it. Like it looks awesome.
Yeah, it probably looks great.
It's like one of those things that you're like,
Yeah.
that's smart.
It's like,
Someone's good.
Yeah.
I don't have any Disney licensing, perhaps, but
I think we can get on it. I'll
But
get right on it. I have a lot of pull in the industry, Matt.
in my experience with a company like Disney, I'd say just roll the dice. They're not protector over their IP at all.
I would say just fucking send it.
And last but not least, we have PowerDot. PowerDot is a smart muscle stem. I've used it for years. I actually have one here at the gym, and it lives in the sauna. So I slap it on while I'm in there, while things are hot, getting things kind of warmed up before training. It's a great, great unit. It is wireless. It Bluetooths to your phone. Your phone is actually the device that's going to control it. It's going to track what you're doing. It is second to none. They now have a new charging dock for the sensors, and the battery life on this thing's crazy good. It's like 6 or 7 hours. I think I've rarely ever had it run out of battery on me, and I've run that thing a lot. It was really, really great coming out of surgery. So if you head over to powerdot.com, use code UMSO, save yourself 20% on one of those items, whether the single or duo. And I think we're going to do a PowerDot giveaway sometime soon.
I think so.
Yeah, I don't know when, but we're going to give away some of those things. So check that out at thehate.com. All right.
Great.
Here we go. We got questions to answer. Let's do this thing. We're just going to hammer them all. And some are going to be short answers, some will be good answers. Heavy Timbre, make some 4XL shirts for us giants. I'd love to do like 4XL shirts. The problem is they don't have quality blanks. And I just can't justify making shittier clothes to try to supplement that audience. I fucking hate the idea of dropping quality just to be able to get a few bucks from those dudes. I'm really sorry, but it just sucks.
Yeah. I mean, I'm sure that just the amount of people quantity wise buying that isn't enough to justify.
It isn't, right? Even the amount of 4Xs
sucks,
we would sell would probably be less than our 3Xs, which is already almost none.
Yeah, which I totally understand that frustration, but there's just nothing.
Yeah, I mean, you can't even get good stuff in every size for 3XL, and that sucks, man. I wish that I could make quality stuff in the 4XL category, but we just can't.
Yeah.
It doesn't exist. So, I mean, I could get a bunch of shitty Gildan shirts, but then it looks like you're walking around wearing a goddamn bed sheet, and I refuse to do it.
I like bed sheets.
You want to wear one?
Maybe.
It's a good call. Seems comfortable, like a sweet moo-moo.
Exactly. That's what I'm saying. Like maybe.
Fuck, I'm blowing it. I should just start wearing 4XL shirts.
There you go.
Heavy Timber, we're on the way. 4XL shirts coming in from Matt Vincent. Heggy Smash. Will H7 ever make dog clothing? I'm thinking hoodies. Probably not.
Yes. What?
I'm probably not going to make dog clothes.
I thought we were on the same page about this when I initially said, yeah, I'll come work for you, Matt.
Well,
you're like, yeah, we'll totally make dog clothes.
There's other companies that make rad dog stuff. Like I have a buddy of mine who runs a company called Supreme.
Yeah.
And they make rad stuff. They make like cool harnesses and collars and stuff like that.
Oh, that's cool.
Yeah, Supreme. Check them out.
There you go.
I don't have anything to do with them, but good luck. Lauren Cruz. Off topic. What's off topic? For the show.
For
like,
Q&A.
What's this thing? Oh,
ask me anything you want.
This will be out there for him to answer. Will the Hate Highland Games be happening in Topeka in June? I think that's really all dependent on Earth and what it decides to do with a pandemic and how well we handle it. As of right now, I'd be fucking shocked. But if it does happen, we'll be part of it. So I wish I had something to answer for you there, Lauren. Yeah, I don't know. Bobby Life. I wanted to thank you for your discount codes. PowerDot saved her life on a flight. There you fucking go.
Not just a question that was a plug.
Just a plug, son.
This question that was a plug.
That's the plug.
That's great.
Umso will save you 20% on your PowerDot. Check it out. It worked for Bobby Life, and it'll probably be great for you too. Electric Nucleotide. That's a fucking hell of a name.
That is electric.
Yo, that's one of the coolest name of the fucking Q&A so far, Electric Nucleotide.
It was also very easy to say.
Yeah. For a lot of letters that I just nailed on the first run, I'm pretty proud.
I'm pretty proud of you too.
Left to right, top to bottom. Reading. Tricky stuff. Oh, shit. Now his question's difficult. Best place in St. Louis to improve Ollie lift form?
You don't get both, Matt. You don't get an easy name and an easy question.
I don't know who's coaching Olympic lifting in St. Louis. I mean, I think there's some coaching for sure at the lab.
Yeah, I know there is.
That would be my guess if I was going to pick a place. I know the lab's got a great team, and they also have like the kids team too that they bring
they have
there.
kids, and it's cool. It's definitely because I always see them training after, and it looks like a good time. It looks like they're really making sure they're doing.
Yeah, check out the lab gym in St. Louis. I don't know who the actual Olympic coach is currently at the lab, but the lab gym's awesome. Chris Thacker runs it, and they've always been super welcoming to both myself and Bonnie and just really had our back. So whatever you can do to support those guys, I really appreciate it. Mikey rocks. Rolex. Rolex. Invested in Dogecoin or any other cryptos. In fact, I just invested in Dogecoin, like today. I got like $1,000 in it. Swinging for the fences, young Brant. I also have some money in Bitcoin, too. If it's good enough for Elon, it's good enough for me. I'm following whatever moves that guy makes.
I mean, I would.
Much smaller scale. Elon's going to turn his $1.5 billion into $9 billion. I'm hopefully going to turn my $600 into about $750.
There you go.
Because
that's like a night worth of cookies.
Oh, because I currently need to have some stocks blow up before next week, since I got a text from Barkwan this morning about Miami, and he's like, "There's a Panerai store down there. Do you want to go with me and Hayden?"
Oh, what?
Like, Panerai for watches.
Oh, is it okay? That's what I thought.
The watch I wear.
Yeah, that's what I thought.
I'm like, yeah, I guess.
Guess so.
I'm just gonna have to leave all my shit in the car. Like, I just need to show up in sweatpants like a fucking bum with no wallet.
You need to leave your wallet here.
Oh man.
Oh no, I can't do anything.
I'm smart and responsible, Brant. I could not spend it.
Okay. Sure.
Fuck,
I've seen you in a bike shop.
Oh, come on. Bikes are different though. Bikes are a tool. Watch still does tell time. It does do a thing.
Okay.
Does it really well and pretty. I don't know what other model, though, like I would want. Not that this was a question anyone asked. There's some other rad stuff. I mean, Panerai is still my overall favorite. Like, anytime I even look at other watches, there's like nothing. There hasn't been anything since I got my watch that I'm like, fuck, that's what I want.
Yeah. Yeah, I mean,
Which is
I've
good.
never
I
seen you
obsessed
not
over
had
this
it
one
on, so
for a decade.
yeah. I mean, you've also, I've never seen you not have
I
it
wear
on,
it all the time.
so
Yeah, I beat the shit out of it.
yeah.
I don't care. I
Yeah.
get bleach on it. Panterizer, bleach proof. Aussie, 4355. Finished my first week of Daily Destroyer and need help up the stairs after 8x8 squats. I feel like we're not understanding exactly what questions are. Because now these people are just giving me statements.
Statement.
Thank you. Daily Destroyer plug then, I guess.
So
Me and my buddy Derek Woodsky write some programming for those of you who don't know. It's called Daily Destroyer. We have it on the TRAINHEROIC app. And the idea behind the program that we wanted to create was something for athletes like us, this kind of guys that were, a high-level specialist in a sport, but have suffered some damage. And we're trying to recuperate, move a little bit better, move faster, and still be a bad motherfucker, man. Like, I want to move weight fast. I want to be explosive. I want to move. I want to have conditioning. I want to be ready for anything. There's a vlog that we just posted on the YouTube channel where we go on a hike with Derek and Megan, give you a little bit of an introduction to them. And Derek is just a smart guy and such a breath of fresh air in regards to training, mentality, and philosophy, and, no real ego with it, that he's who I've always wanted to get programming from. And that is who I'm getting my programming from now. So if you want to join in with us, check out Daily Destroyer. Right now we're doing a bench phase, and you can join for 7 days for free and then decide if you want to sign up. So I think there's a link in the description on the iTunes thing or wherever this is. And but check it out, Daily Destroyer on TRAINHEROIC. And you can be part of our training program as well.
Yeah.
Briannon Toller. Life's been rough, from deaths, car accident, surgery. How do you keep headspace right? Yo, man, first, I'm sorry. That sucks, dude. Life's a tricky fuck, man. There's always going to be shit. There's always going to be stuff, and it's not good or bad luck. It's not the universe is out to get you. It's not any of those things. There's just going to be moments that are going to be more challenging than others as you try to go forward, and really trying to look at things and not as much as bad luck and happening to you as much as just shit happens. And however you decide to handle those things is really what's going to make the difference. And deaths in the family are really, really tough, man. So are car wreck and surgery. Deaths are a really tricky one, man. I hope that you're dealing with that, and I hope that you can get in the mindset of the gratitude that you have for the time that you did get with that person. Surgeries are tricky too, and I don't know enough about your story to kind of give any real advice other than, stay focused on building positive momentum, even if it's with little things, even if it's, getting 10 minutes of cardio in today, getting, going for a few walks, doing some things that keep you positive and feel that you're still making progress and success. So whether that's cleaning the floor, sweeping the house, doing the little things that all kind of add up and don't get in the way. When life for me gets really, really chaotic, the stuff that I focus on staying in control of are those things that I can stay in control of, right? Like, I can always stay in control of my diet. That's one of those things that no matter how crazy things get, I have the ability to control it. I can always control the food that I put in my face. I've got some companies I work with, like I said, Eat Right Foods, as well as Hybrid Performance. They kind of help me keep on point with this. But at the end of the day, I can still make good choices instead of bad choices. And good choices tend to lead themselves to positive momentum. Whereas if I make a bunch of small bad choices and let things slip, I have way more of a tendency to get into a big case of the fuck it's. And just like, if I've had a bad lunch, it's easy for me to say fuck it and have a shitty dinner instead of, switching the momentum and going back the direction that I want to go. Brianna, I hope that helps. For some reason, I think I spoke to your husband recently via DM. So I hope that is helpful. We're going to take a quick break as this Q&A is going to be a little short. We filtered out some of the best questions we got. And Quick shout out for Hate Brand Goods. Hate Brand Goods and Habit Coffee. These are both companies I own. We've started, Habit has been, Hate Brand is the first one. Hate Brand Coffee. New competitor for Habit. Smart. I could diversify the names of the things I run
just
more.
Pit me and Andy against each other to like make the best ads for.
Oh God.
And it's just
how exhausting.
Just competing needlessly against each other.
How exhausting. Yeah, so Hate Brand, we've been in business doing apparel since October of 2014 and going into our 7th year of business. I just want to say thank you guys for all the support. We have a really rad drop coming this week with this kind of synth art stuff that I've been inspired by lately, from stuff like Cyberpunk or really just watching Atomic Blonde on repeat has been helpful, despite that's not too cyberpunky.
It's really not.
It's not cyberpunk
but
at all.
it's the vibe.
Yeah, it's like, the neon and like 80s.
It's the soundtrack. It's just the scene when she's in the club.
Yeah.
And like that, and like the opening sequence.
Her
like
whole hotel suite or whatever that apartment is she's staying in is so sick.
Yeah.
I don't think there's any real lights in that whole room.
No.
I would love to see that set.
Yeah, it was probably
because the lighting design is just killer.
Oh yeah,
I just love like they didn't half-ass it. Like that's not a real place.
Yeah, like a lot of practicals are great.
Yeah, like that room that she's in, it's not a real room or a hotel.
It's crazy
because
I think about that a lot. I'm just like, dude, they built this whole room, and I'm like, fuck.
Yeah, like as soon as I start looking at that for movies, like it changes everything, right? Like so, even something like Tarantino's The Hateful Eight.
Yeah.
Like, they're not in a cabin.
Yeah.
They're not in the middle of the fucking cold in that cabin. Like that cabin is somewhere else. Now they did shoot a lot outdoor in Colorado on those giant fucking lenses that he got specifically for that shoot.
Yeah.
I went and saw that one, like when it was doing this roadshow thing. Like, so it like came with this like flyer with more information about the film and like other stuff. Yeah.
That's cool.
Dude, listen. So my buddy Mark, who's out in LA, guy who's helped with editing stuff in the past, Mark Galvin, shout out to him. He's telling me that one of the things that happens in LA, like occasionally are these table reads. Okay. And so you can occasionally get tickets for it. And so they're doing a table read of The Hateful Eight. Yeah. And typically what happens is just some actors get hired to come do the table read, and like you get to watch like almost, just a performance of the show. And sometimes they'll do other famous people who weren't in the movie will play a role, etc. Yeah. But this time, like he got there and it was like relatively unannounced, but it is a Tarantino table read. So like people are going to go. Yeah. It doesn't matter who's fucking reading it. Yeah. And the whole cast walked out.
No way.
Yeah. He was like, what the fuck? Like Tarantino's there, like everyone. Sam Jackson's doing some of the narrating, and like he's there playing his character, and Kurt Russell walks in.
That's
and, like,
so
fucking
sick.
Channing Tatum, and like this whole fucking table, it just studs.
Yeah. That's
Tim
that cast
Roth,
is
like
nasty.
Oh yeah,
it's ridiculous.
Well, Tim Roth is so good. Like his role in Reservoir Dogs is so strong, and like his depiction of that undercover cop through that whole film, and like learning his story and making it his and building this character, like Reservoir Dogs is great. If it hasn't been watched by you in quite some time, like it's worth the shot.
Yeah, 100%.
I still would love to see the other universe that Tarantino sold Reservoir Dogs and then he made True Romance. Because that's what I understand the story is. So he wrote both of those. Okay. With the plan that he'll sell the script to one and use the money to make the other movie. And so he sold the script for True Romance to like Ridley Scott. And then he made Reservoir Dogs at 28.
Jesus.
Right. I'm not creating anything worth a shit.
I'm just like, I made a...
God damn, what a talented, fun fucking guy.
I made a quesadilla at 28.
No shit, right? So
talented.
Yeah, I don't know what we got on about there, but...
I don't know how we got there. Well, it started with Atomic Blonde, but I'm not really sure how you got to Atomic Blonde.
Oh, I gave stuff coming for Hate Brand Goods. Okay. There's a Hate Brand Good ad. Check it out. Next week, we have our synth stuff dropping. I'm really, really stoked on it. So we also, for the month of February, are giving away a love sack. we're giving away a $1,500 beanbag from Lovesac because it's one of the coolest things I've ever had, and someone out there needs one in their life, and we're going to send it to them. So any purchase you make at Hate Brand Goods during the month of February is a chance to win a $1,500 Lovesac. You're automatically entered. Just one of you is going to get an email from me saying, like, guess what? You wanted this Lovesac. What's your address? Boom. You got it.
Bam.
All right. More questions.
Oh. Where's my mouse? There it is.
People just plugging Hate Brand. I appreciate it. Danny Duro, hate dad hats coming soon. In fact, that's true. We have some. We have some with our Not Dead Yet logo coming out. They should be done before the end of the month, so we'll have them out, imagine, sometime pretty soon. Probably, maybe by the time you hear this. I don't know. Who fucking knows? Probably not by the time you hear this, but soon following.
Yes.
It'd be cool if we could get those out the Tuesday before the Not Dead Yet drop.
So that's next week.
Week after next.
Oh.
Next week is 7th.
Yeah. Wait. Are we trying to? You want to drop it before? Oh, like so the Tuesday. Yeah. Okay, got you.
Be an idea. We'll see if we get them in.
So 2 weeks.
Yeah, I think we'll see where they're in construction. Where are they at in the process?
No, we're making a guarantee.
Oh, I can't promise that. Also, Habit Coffee. Check out Habit Coffee. Use code UMSO. Get coffee. Jonathan Ward. 789. Aside squats, lunges, banded leg curls, leg exercises in garage gym with a squat rack.
What? Where's the question?
Oh, leg exercises in a garage gym with a squat rack, bands, etc.
Okay,
other than lunges, banded leg curls, and squats. You could do RDLs. You could do banded deadlifts. So like stand on a heavy band and then grab it by your feet and stand up. You can do hip thrust. You can do glute work by doing like banded pull throughs. You can do good mornings. And yeah, man, there's no lack. I mean, you can do sumo stuff as far as clearing the hips, using a band. So yeah, you got options, man. There's no real wrong way to do it. I hope that helps you. Hope that gives you some ideas of things you can do with your legs. Also, like banded air squats, like put a band up around your neck and then just do some air squats can get pretty fucking spicy pretty fast.
That'll wreck you.
Same with a hip circle.
Yeah.
Raymundo 24. Besides the cable BS, how is Power Dot better than Compacts? Worth the upgrade? I thought this was going to be about mindset, but it doesn't seem like it is so much. So why is Power Dot better? So Power Dot has features other than Compacts. So it's got different wave functions. So it's going to target different muscle fiber types, like so fast twitch or slow twitch muscles. You can also do strength settings. There's also non-fatiguing pulse, which would be like their extended recovery, stuff like that. That's just going to be like this muscle pump that's going to help get blood and things flowing into the muscle, I guess into the muscle so that you can get nutrients and stuff like that, as well as use it for just flushing the muscle out post workout. You can also use it with occlusion, but that's not really a feature of it as much as it just can. There's also a TINS feature, which I don't believe the other devices have. So you have strength functions with those type of waves. We have the non-fatiguing waves, like with the extended recovery stuff. And then we have the TINS feature that's going to work with helping eliminate pain. So there's 3 things that are going to come from the device. Plus you don't have wires. Like you can seriously just put these pads on like underpants and just leave everything hooked up. Like if you're going to be in the car all day or doing bullshit at your desk, and just turn it on as you want to. Like it's okay as long as you don't get too gross. The pads won't get too gross. The problem is like if you get really gross and sweaty, they absorb that and get a little gross and sweaty. But that's with anything that's got sticky pads. So PowerDot's been awesome. They've always taken care of me. They've supported the show, and it's because they make a great device. And that's why I've continued to work with them for the last 4 years. I do believe it was one of the things that really did benefit me the most coming out of surgery. Man, having something like that, even like the simple strength settings, like, it will lock your shit up And like, that's a great way to start getting muscles firing again post-surgery, like after you have nerve block and stuff like that. And so once you can start making that connection again to turning muscle on, it makes a big difference in how quickly recovery starts to go. So check out the Power Dot. Use code UMSO. Save yourself 20% on one. Boom. Matt Combs sucks. I like your name, bud. I also like your fucking cocaine glasses. Oh, we got a cool question. Having a hard time finding peace at my 9 to 5. I've realized it's not the worst and it pays the bills. Yo, there's nothing wrong with that. There's nothing at all wrong with the idea of having a job that it's 9 to 5. You get to leave it behind when you leave for the day and then catch a paycheck, man. And that way you don't have to think about it for any more than those 8 hours that you're there. There is totally nothing wrong with that. And if you're happy and content, right on. But if you don't like it and you do want to do something else, then it's never going to feel right. And so my suggestion is start trying to figure out where you want to go and what you want to do. But man, entrepreneur life and the life like this, while it is great, and if you have an opportunity to do this and manage your own thing and kind of build your own universe, I recommend it. It's really, really challenging, but the reward's awesome.
It's a lot of fun.
But there's nothing wrong with maybe being the best number 2 to someone else, or, showing value in a different way. Make no mistake that like, while I love getting to do what I do, I'm so much better at it having the team of people that I have with me. And so having Brant, and Andy and Harry and the rest of the team that works with HVIII, Kyle as well, like, yeah, everyone does such a good job and believes in the thing that we're doing that it allows us all to do it better. And so like, I believe that there's a lot of value in being that really quality hand. Like, maybe not everyone has the creative drive to run a business.
Yeah.
But that doesn't mean that like you don't have the skills to make their business better. And if it's a thing that you believe in, like it can kind of be that way. Like I know for sure that you take a ton of ownership in HVIII and everything we do.
It's at this point, it definitely feels like a personal responsibility. Like I understand, like it never becomes a thing. Well, this is mine or whatever. But it's like, I feel like it's partly like I'm responsible for it succeeding, like, I just feel that way about it per se, just because like I've always been, behind the message of it, and I've always been, behind you and stuff like that. So it's definitely, it definitely has evolved more so into like, I can't let this fail, because then it's just
Fuck
like,
no, man.
Dude,
and I feel the same way now too. Like the responsibility that I feel now that I have this bigger team invested. Like,
yeah.
And especially because I believe y'all's skill set is so much better than mine that like, I'm just working as hard as I can to come up with rad shit that's valuable enough that your skill's useful for it.
Yeah. But that's like the thing though, is I feel like just I've noticed it a lot, obviously, just lately with us adding a lot more, like, just people and figuring out a more dynamic, I guess, like efficient system of working and stuff like that, is you not dealing with bullshit. And it seems like you're doing just more like business stuff. Like you're on phone calls a lot more, talking with other brands or other companies and stuff like that, working through stuff. It's getting more, spending more, just being able to spend more time on, designs and stuff like that. Well, that
and business development.
Yeah. Just overall business development, business direction, just all kinds of stuff that you wouldn't have been able to do if you're trying to make sure, that, this podcast gets uploaded. Or
it's a bunch of those little things, right? Like that's some of the stuff that it's taken me a long time to figure out as an owner, or, trying to be a better CEO, for lack of a better term. It just seems like such a weird thing to say when your business isn't very big.
Well,
because
it's funny. I don't, I guess, but it's also just like, yeah, I don't know. I get I know exactly what you're saying.
I just fucking hate titles anyway.
Because I've thought of it before, and I'm just like, why is that weird? Why does it sound weird? And I'm like, I know it's not, but it sounds weird.
Because it seems like CEO is like a thing that has to do with real business. Like, like Andy Frisell is a fucking CEO,
Yeah.
right? Like they're fucking killing it. They have giant buildings of stuff, and like they need an org chart.
Yeah.
It's just 4 of us.
It's like 4. Yeah. I think that's where I'm hung up on.
Which is 400% more people than I had at this point, like a year ago.
Yeah, I know.
You know, just before I hired you, it was just fucking me.
Yeah, that's really funny. Like I've also thought about it. I just think I don't know why. I just think it's funny.
Oh man, I fucking hate
I just think it's funny.
I hate the term. I don't know. I work here.
It's like, I don't know. I just work here, man. Just leave me alone. I don't know.
I came up with an idea. I'm hoping the rest of you can help me do it better.
I don't know.
That's it. But back to your question, man, that like finding that peace with your 9 to 5, like I feel the same way about if you're fat and unhealthy, but you're happy and none of those things do it for you. And like strength training, weight loss, I don't know, being in shape, what your body looks like aren't things that you give a shit about, then I don't care. Like, yo, be fucking happy. As long as you're happy, I don't give a shit. But if you're not happy, I want you to do something about it. And I want you to stop pretending either it fucking matters and let's fix it. Or if you're happy, admit you're happy and stop wanting the other. Either of those are okay. It's the middle ground that's really fucking tricky.
Yeah. Yeah, definitely. Definitely just being happy. Like that's definitely, since I've started this job, I've just been around you a lot. It's been, that's been like, wow, that's like the only thing that really matters is like,
because if I keep that in line,
I just need, like, if I'm happy, then
the rest of it fits.
It just doesn't, like, it doesn't matter. Like,
like I'm stoked on the job we're doing. I'm stoked on this. And like, it helps give better perspective to even the minor stuff that I could get bogged down with.
Yeah. I just like, I definitely noticed like just being able to keep a cooler head or whatever about, like not letting dumb things make me unhappy, essentially.
Right. Yeah, just not giving it any bandwidth or thought.
Yep.
Just move on and shut it down and fuck it. We don't have to think about it.
I'm
anymore.
like, it's weird. I feel like being happy is somewhat of a skill. And
so I think being able to focus on positive momentum is the skill.
Okay, yeah.
'Cause, dude, shit's coming.
Yeah.
There's always going to be a hassle. There's always going to be a thing. There's always going to be a problem or an expense or a fuck up.
Yeah.
But like having enough little wins to just carry over that dip in the road, like is the trick. And like knowing that also the way we run stuff, like we don't have everything invested in this moment. Like there's very rarely this pass fail moment for us that's a make or break. I mean, even every drop, while they're important, there's another one coming next week.
Yep.
Right, move the fuck on.
Yep.
Like what did we do wrong? We can't fix it.
Yep.
Let's just address it and try to do better next time. That's all that we can do.
Yeah, that was a big adjustment for me. And
I don't need perfect.
Yeah. That was
and the clock's running.
That was a huge adjustment for me because I was like, what do you mean it doesn't need to be perfect? And I'm just
I need efficiency as much as I need quality.
Like I just need it done. I'm like, what?
Done is most important.
Yeah, I'm like, okay.
Good and done is great.
Yeah. It's like, that's just a perk.
Yeah. And so, I mean, not only that, like us trying to figure out how to run this thing more efficiently so that we don't have wasted time.
Yeah.
So, all right. And on to our final question of a pretty quick Q&A. I thank you guys for listening as well. Fuck. Juicebox Brendan coming in for the closure here.
The heavy ender.
How to deal with a 2-year-old breakup. A 2-year breakup. All right. Are you reading this like the relationship's been over for 2 years, or are you using this like they were together for 2 years?
Yeah, they were together for 2 years. A breakup. I would say a breakup of 2 years. I just think they worded it too.
It's pretty tough for me to give a lot of stuff without knowing more details, but here's my recommendations for how to deal with it. Make a decision whether or not the person that you spent those 2 years with is still valuable to you as a friend. Because if it's someone that you love, you want the best for them, whether or not that has anything to do with you. And so you should respect their progress and respect their space. And if you being part of the relationship anymore just has ran its course the same way jobs do, the same way relationship with friends do. Like, I don't hang out with people that I was friends in high school with anymore. And I loved a bunch of those guys. But life just continues to move on. And I think that it's okay to realize that in a relationship that nothing necessarily went wrong, but it just moved on. And that moving on and trying to hold on too tight to a thing that's just not anymore, that can bring a bunch of stress, and that can cause some resentment, and that can cause this downslide of a relationship. You got to take time to kind of look at those sides of things to decide, is this important? Is it not important? And if this is someone that was really shitty to you and it's time for them to go, then it's time for them to go. And if they don't want to be with you, don't waste any more thought on a person that doesn't want to be with you. They did you a fucking favor. They saved you time, and that's the only commodity there is. So now you have more time to polish you, more time to figure yourself out, more time to be a valuable partner in someone else's life that appreciates the things that you bring to the table. There's a lot of amazing people out there, and getting stuck on one person that's the only answer for you or your happiness isn't great. In fact, don't let anyone be the main factor of your happiness. Like, you need to be happy and content and into your own thing, and so should your partner. This codependent nature of a relationship doesn't lead well to constructive conversations. It doesn't lead well to adult conversations of being able to say, like, I'm unhappy with this. How do we address it? Because if someone's just stuck in drag and trying to keep up, or you're both fighting, like, it's almost like trying to build a relationship phonetically. It's like, I know that these things mean we love each other, so let's just do those things.
Yep. Yeah.
Instead
it's like
of
following a formula and not actually.
Yeah. Instead of the feeling.
Yeah. And then, entirely a feeling, but entirely on, just that was kind of the biggest thing I learned from, just being by myself for a while, has been learning how to be happy with just myself. Like, I could just be with myself for the rest of my life and be totally fine.
Until I had that, until that feeling had really set in for me. Because I remember there was a moment where I was bummed because, my brother married like his fucking high school sweetheart and stuff like that. So I felt so behind.
Yep. 100%.
As far as like, I'm supposed to be fucking married.
Yeah. 100%.
At 20.
Yep.
And then like they had started having kids. And so that normal path of life that I just assume that that's progress. Mm-hmm. Instead of realizing that there aren't any fucking rules and you can do whatever you want.
Yep.
Which has been better for me.
Yeah.
But yeah, it's a tricky bit. And then once I'd kind of come to that solid ground that like, I'm okay by me. I'm okay alone. Like, I'm okay doing my thing. I found someone,
Yeah.
And that was right when Ashley and I got together and then spent 13 years together. And so, it's there and, but you got to be happy. You've got to be able to pull off happy on your own. It 100%. Can't be something that you depend on your partner
like
for.
Going into a relationship hoping that that's going to fix the thing or make you happy.
And not only that, like if
that's the big downfall that I feel like a lot of people have. And so like so many will start a new relationship and it lasts like a couple months because as soon as that person fails them or stops making them happy or whatever, it's just like they lost what they were trying to get from that person, which that's not how a relationship should work.
Everything you're even saying there, right? Like, what you're trying to get from that person.
Yeah, which it shouldn't be anything.
Right.
Like at all.
Other than companionship.
Yeah, other than that.
Literally, like that's it, right?
Yeah.
And that's why, when I talk about Bonnie and I, like, I'm so glad that we're on our own paths.
Yeah.
Like, she has her business. She's got her stuff. She's got her universe that she's working on.
Yeah, exactly.
And I've got mine. And man, we are traveling parallel.
Yep.
She's not behind me and I'm not behind her. Not to say that there aren't some times that we aren't, like if photo shooting this big day or anything like that, like, I'm at the wheel.
Yeah.
But when we head to Miami for her meet, I'm support.
Yep.
And I don't mind. Like, I'm happy to play that role, man. I don't get to do it very often, and I'm fucking good at it if I give a shit about the person.
Yeah.
If I don't, I'm really terrible. But man, yeah, be happy for yourself and be happy that you got to spend time with someone you loved. I mean, even if it was for 2 years, man, think of the good things you gained. Think about what you learned about yourself and all the lessons and what perhaps maybe what else you narrowed down about what you don't like in a long-term partner and things to avoid next time.
Yep.
There's always information to be learned that you can be grateful for having. So hope that tunes you in the right way. And that wraps up our questions for today's Q&A. First and foremost, thank you guys for listening. If you can, on iTunes, leave us a 5-star review. We've done some major upgrades to the studio, including new equipment. I hope the sound quality sounds better, and we have all the video content going every week on YouTube now. I love getting to do the podcast and, fortunate enough that we're not having to do any Patreons or anything like that. Although I'm not totally against it if we want to start doing certain episodes that would just be Patreon account for the Patreon people, like answering specific questions, stuff like that. But we'll cross that bridge
when we get there.
down the road. But right now, like I love that we've got enough support from our sponsors to keep putting out the show for free for you guys and keep giving you more and more content. So if you can, give us a 5-star review. Let us know what you think about the show. Tell people it's awesome and let people know. And it'll keep giving Lupe, our table lighter here, a home. Thank you guys for listening. Check out our sponsors, Hybrid Performance Method, Hate Brain Goods, Habit Coffee, Power Dot, Eat Right Foods, and Chili Technology with the greatest thing ever made, the Uller. Sleep cold, my friends. Sleep cold. Spread hate. Always party. Use code UMSO at any of those places. And thank you guys for listening.